guys, today I'm going to take you along on my shopping trip here at Wayne's Daughters Greenhouses. It's my parents' greenhouse, and my three sisters help them run and manage the entire business. And today I get access to it early before they're even opening, but we need a lot of vegetable plants, a lot of flowering plants, and some great inspiration and happiness surrounding us today, and we're going to take you along with us. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you don't already, feel free to subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss future videos. Let's get started. Well, it's no secret to all of you, but Coleus is one of my favorite plants to use throughout our containers. So right now I am in my head designing our window boxes. I've been really attracted to this orange Coleus. It's campfire. I think this would be really striking as a taller variety in the back of the window boxes. So I'm going to go to their back greenhouses where they hold a lot more stock. So that way I'm not taking it from their main show greenhouse because they're not open yet, so I want everything to look nice and fresh and filled in for when their customers come because, you know, I can be quite the hog when I get here. And there's my sister Jennifer. Hey. Watering baskets. Yep, stay 6 feet away from me.
Yeah, look how cute these are.
Those are so cute.
Well, we just want to be safe.
Yep, you gotta be safe.
To be safe too, so that's why I'm gonna wear it when I see people other than Casey.
Yep, and Jennifer helps design most of these baskets in here.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. When you get them down, they're much prettier. Like, look up there, the orange with the purples and...
I know. I'm obsessed with this one.
I know.
I love that new trailing potato vine. That looks
So
amazing.
Crawls
up, yeah.
Or down. All right, have fun.
All right, we'll see ya. I'll try not to be too much of a hog. So now I'm back in their stock house. So I'm gonna do some shopping in here instead. And there's so much to choose from. Well, I don't see the campfire in here, so I'm gonna go into the next greenhouse and see. I had this black-eyed Susan vine last year in our large basket in our sitting space. It's Tangerine Slice Appeal by Proven Winners. And it's amazing, so I'm gonna also have to grab a couple of these. Now this year they have the Lemon Appeal. So it's really bright yellow, and I think that'd be pretty too. I always have to get a couple of the Citronella Plants. They're the buzz-offs. So they're really nice for deterring mosquitoes. So what you wanna do when you actually want them to work for deterring is you wanna take off a leaf, and then you wanna shake the plant. That really accentuates the smell. If you don't do that, they really don't do too much for repelling. Here's the Grand Daisy. So I'm gonna get one of these too for a container. Today's shopping trip is more about just collecting some of those new varieties and varieties that I know sell out super quick here. So I'm really focused on those right now. You guys always hear me talk about the Calliope variety of geraniums, and this year they have the large orange splash. So I'm gonna have to grab some of these because they are absolutely stunning. I was walking by these guys and they have quite a little bit of lime in them. They're called Color Blaze Golden Dreams. And when I walked by them with the orange geranium in my hand, just felt so citrusy. This might actually be the color I choose. We'll see. When it comes to designing my window boxes, I am all over the place. Yes, no, yes, no. So I'm gonna just probably wait until I pick it all out and then I'll show you guys. And always a must-have for us is the lime potato vine because it pops so beautifully against our dark siding. We love the variety Margarita. This variety trails super long and it's beautiful. You see it in a lot of our containers. So watch your varieties because other varieties are shorter and more compact. Ooh, look at this. Oh, we got our lime potato vine. Look at this beautiful geranium. That is so gorgeous. It's called Violet Ice. I'm gonna grab a few of these. They're called the White Splash. They're not the calliope variety, so they won't be as vigorous. These are just better in their own pots or mixed with something that's a little bit more compact, something that's not so vigorous and that will take over it. Here's another new color for the calliope variety. It's called Large Rose Mega Splash. This is super showy. Here's some of the extra flat annuals like celosia, salvias, different coleus, verbenas. This is the greenhouse where all of their little garden party baskets are. What I really love is the verbena Imagination. It's so gorgeous, provides tons of purple color, and it has that beautiful ferny-like leaf. It's so awesome. So we're gonna grab some of that as well. Usually this would be where we grab some snapdragons and some blue Victoria salvia, but we're not going to need to do that because we did seed start a lot of that ourselves. And there's my sister Katie, another one of the managers here. They work really hard. There's so many greenhouses. Now we are coming into the Geranium Greenhouse here. Take a look at all that color all the way down. You ready to be really impressed? Look at this. It's like a field of color. So much happiness grows here. I'm always a sucker for this violet color. This is Pinto Violet. And it is so vibrant that the camera can't even pick up the color. You can't even fathom how bright it is on the eyes in person. So I'm grabbing a tray of that. And it's gonna come home with me today. The combination is really coming together. Here's some more of the Victoria Blue Salvia. This is one of our absolute favorites. It gives us so much blue in the garden all season long. The Liberty Series Snapdragons are always my favorite. Last year we seed saved. They have the beautiful bronze and the beautiful lavender. This is my absolute favorite variety of snapdragons for intermixing with my edibles throughout the garden because they don't get too aggressive, they don't get too large, and they blossom all season long. This greenhouse here is filled with lots of perennials, so I'm gonna go through here. I'm really excited to add these guys to the mix of our landscaping. It's called Lemony Lace by Proven Winners. They get 3 to 5 feet wide and tall, so this will be perfect addition along with that beautiful lime color against the dark house. It's gonna be awesome. It's kind of crazy because I've been really excited to go and pick out shrubs and perennials. So what I'm really looking forward to is designing our landscape areas, our new berms, and we're gonna do that by adding a lot of shrubs and perennials that flower and really fill it in nice, but it really takes a good 2 to 3 years for things to start really filling in, so it'll still look bare this year, but I think that we're gonna get a good start. I really wish I could bottle up the smell of this rose that's called At Last. Oh, it's not only gorgeous, but the smell of it is so sweet. I walked by these guys and I'm like, what is that smell? And they smell amazing. They can get up to 3 feet tall and wide, and they blossom from summer through fall. It's funny because I'm not usually a rose person, but these have sold me with their fragrance. So I grabbed 3 of those roses. I'm gonna choose like 3 to 4 of each variety of shrub and perennial, so that way we have a large assortment of different colors, different bloom times, different textures and heights. I want a big mixture. I'm doing the double blue balloon flower here, grabbing 3 of those guys. Here's the Candy Mountain Foxglove. This is what it looks like. It gets 3 to 4 feet and blooms in the summertime, so I'm definitely going to be adding this to the garden. Look at this gorgeous cone flower. It's called Adobe Orange. They get 18 to 20 inches, which is a perfect height to start mixing in since I grabbed some taller varieties already, and a perfect color. I'm loving this hollyhock here as well. Look how gorgeous that color is. And what's really cool about those is that they get 5 to 6 feet tall. Yes, they have my favorite grass this year. It's Miscanthus the Oktoberfest. It's absolutely gorgeous. I grabbed some gold sedge. It's another nice little texture of a grass in that area, but this one doesn't get as tall. It only gets about 2 to 3 feet tall, but with this beautiful color, it's gonna really pop. There's a great variety of a few different cone flowers in these smaller pots too, so I think I'm gonna load up on a few of these. Well, I'm filled up to the max here with load 1. I may have gone a little overboard on these perennials, but I don't know. I think we're gonna have just enough for the berms, but I'm also grabbing more just because we are kind of, you know, touching up some of our other landscape areas, especially the new garden area where the kids' garden's going to be, along with the fruit garden. So there's some ideas there. So I grabbed some extras, and it's not like they're gonna go to waste. Perennials, so we're gonna bring them on in, and the greenhouse is filling up really fast. Well, I think that should do it for perennials for now. So this right here is going to be a huge chunk of our plant budget, but that's okay because perennials come back for you every year. So it's not like you're spending that money and they're going to die and be gone next year. They're going to be stuck with us for quite some time. Now I have to go back and pick up some of my flowering annuals. I'm not going to get them all today. I'm going to spread this trip out because it's already been almost all day. But I'm going to go and get some of the plants that I set aside. And then I'm gonna pick out just a few more that I know will probably sell out quick. And here's my little flower patch. I'm gonna bring these guys home, and then I'm gonna come back and shop for a little bit more. We are loaded up once again. All the fresh flowers in here look so gorgeous in the greenhouse. Here are my favorite begonias. They can take full sun or shade. They're called Big Begonia. They're always super showy in containers. They come in red, rose, and pink. I always love the rose because it's right in the middle of it all. Here's some of the proven winter salvias. We did the Rockin' Fuchsia last year, and it gets a really beautiful hot pink flower on it. So that's really nice, especially even for like hummingbirds. But this year they also have the Rockin' Blue suede shoes. So I'm gonna actually get some of these as well. I'm a sucker for blue, and this looks like a really pretty true blue. This one here is the Rockin' Golden Delicious, and it gets a red flower on it. But what I love most about this isn't just that pretty red flower that it gets, but it actually smells like pineapple, you guys. And one of my other favorites is the Black and Blue Salvia. It gets a super dark blue flower, but what I love about it is that it's true blue. I know here it has a little tint of purple, but this is like a true blue salvia. Well, I guess you learned something about me today, and that is that I love salvia. I also love the dark leaf sweet potato vine. This one is the Black Heart. This one also gets vigorous, a lot like the lime. Nothing's as vigorous as the lime margarita sweet potato vine, but this one gets really large too. You can't go wrong with a potato vine in a container garden for your trailer. Mojito Mint, gotta get our Mojito Mint. I'm getting a couple of the Mojito Mints because not only do they smell amazing, but they look amazing in terracotta pots on the deck. Here's some beautiful orange Calendula. I think I'll get one. It's so cute, how could I not? These are full sun to shade Wasabi Coleus. They're gorgeous color. You can just smell the sweet alyssum when you walk in here. It just smells so sweet. As you can see, one of my favorite grasses right here is the King Tut grass. It's the one that gets super huge with those grass-like umbrellas. And here's one that's just a little shorter, more compact variety. It's the Prince Tut. So there's the King that's large and the Prince that's smaller. So there's always one flower that Lana requests every year, and that's the Night Sky Petunia. So she thinks it looks like the Galaxy Petunia. You'll see what I'm saying. So this right here is the Night Sky Petunia. It's a real nice trailing petunia for containers. It's right over here, and I'm gonna grab a few. And one of these climbing potato vines. I know these guys are gonna go super fast. Well, I've got the last load for today. So I didn't make it to the veggies, but you know, I'll have to do that another day. While I've been gone, Jason's been working on fixing up this little science room here. Hello! How's it going?
Good. I got the door done. I just need to put a little latch on it so that it can't fall
I'm
back
helping
in.
Daddy.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
But you got, it looks like you got all the
All the screws and nails are out. And anything that, there were some screw tips sticking out from the, like screws from the outside, so I snipped those, and then I have a grinder, and I grinded them
Got
down
those
so
down
that there are
to
no
no sharp. Good. Awesome. Well, it looks great. Awesome.
Bye.
Bye. Well, the greenhouse is definitely getting full, and Jason's gonna have to jump on building more benches, but for now, the perennials can just sit on the ground. Well, I have a lot of my shopping done, but I actually still do have a lot of shopping to do. We don't usually get this many perennials like we did today, so that's kind of what I focused on a little bit more because that's a really big necessity. Right now my parents are allowing people to come and purchase perennials and shrubs, so I didn't want those to all be gone, so that's what I kind of focused on more, and that's why today. But I did get some of our annuals, and I showed you a few along the way. I hope you guys enjoyed today's shopping trip, but I will be going back there for more goodies for container gardens along with our vegetables because we don't seed everything ourselves. And my dad seeds so many different varieties of tomatoes and peppers and different herbs and vegetables. So we're really excited to share that trip with you as well. And that will be coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you don't already, feel free to subscribe and don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching today. We appreciate the time you take to watch. Have a great day.